Hello, this is Ryan Rath, and this is my MatLab project for Dr. Waller's AV 205 class. My project is based on recruitment that the University of Arizona College of Engineering will be able to use for recruitment basis is on the incoming freshmen for that year. So if we type in the name of the program, engineering, it displays the University of Arizona College of Engineering. Are you interested in engineering? Gives the option yes or no. So if we type in no, you really have no use for this program, so the program is designed to clear. So we retype engineering in, and we say, well, yeah, I'm an engineering major, so yes, I'm interested in engineering. Next, it opens up a list of possible interests that an incoming freshman might have, either it be planes and rockets, buildings, or Caterpillar trucks and mining. Each interest corresponds to a major that the University of Arizona offers. So if we choose, for instance, I'm interested in medical, I type in 2 here, corresponding to the 2 with the medical, and it'll create an output of the major interest and the contact person who you could contact to get more information or to schedule tours of the biomedical engineering department. So if we, as a demonstration, I'm going to quit my program and show that if we chose a different major, such as planes, rockets, and robotics, number 1, it will show aerospace and mechanical engineering and will give the contact based on that. Moving on, we go to a function that allows the incoming freshman to see how much the projected cost will be for attending the University of Arizona as a freshman. So it asks numerous questions, which are inputs that go into a function already created and will give an output of the in-state and out-of-state tuition. So here we are. Will you be living on campus? Yes, most freshmen do. Will you have a car on campus or be traveling home by airplane? We'll say no because I'm from Tucson, Arizona, or I won't be traveling during the year. How much food do you normally eat? I'm a big guy, so I'm going to eat more than average. So I'm going to type in 3 corresponding to the more than average. Um, did you receive a scholarship? We'll say that the University of Arizona gave me a $3,000 scholarship per year. And then it says, do you plan on joining Greek life? I know a lot of freshmen coming in are interested in Greek life, and that kind of goes unknown. So we're going to say no to that. And then it says, insert the amount of other expenses. This can be books, this can be anything. The university recommends $1,500. So if you hit enter, it outputs the in-state cost and the out-of-state cost for the projected year based on the inputs that the user defines. This is important because it allows the freshmen to kind of gain what they need and how much it will cost to attend the University of Arizona and kind of gain a basis on how much it will cost to be in the College of Engineering. Moving on, I created a while loop for this part. This part is designed to allow the user to state when they plan on entering into the College of Engineering here at the University of Arizona. So there's a list of years and there's a corresponding number to the year. So the user would have to choose the year and the number corresponding to that year. So I plan on joining the University of Arizona in 2014. So I'm going to choose 2. And it pops out using the while loop the projected cost for the 4 years of while I'm attending the University of Arizona and the tuition cost for those 4 years. This is just the tuition. This is no other expenses based on a 5 to 6% increase per year. So this is really important because it allows the user to see how much tuition may cost, the projected rise in tuition while you're attending the University of Arizona. Next, moving on, it says, would you like to see a tuition graph? This basically graphs the functions of our while groups here. So it allows the user to say yes or no. If you hit N, the graph won't show. It'll move on to the next statement saying congratulations, you're done. But if you hit yes, it shows the graph here, and this is a graph that again shows the in-state and out-of-state tuitions. The corresponding years are like 2012 is equal to 1, 2013 is equal to 2, 2014 is 3, so etc. So if you start out at 1, year 1 here, that would be corresponding to 2012. This one would be corresponding to 2013, 2014, etc. And the dollar amounts here are given of the tuition for that year, and it's in times 10 to the fourth, so pretty high numbers. Exit out of there, and at the end it says thank you for choosing the University of Arizona College of Engineering. So if we move over here to the program, this here displays that yes is equal to 1, no, n is equal to 0. This allows MATLAB to kind of gain information on the inputs and etc., as you'll see later down in the program. Here is the answer input. Would you like to, are you interested in engineering? This allows you to move on through the program. Here is the list and the corresponding contact information for each one of the majors. So we see here that if you are interested in interest number 2, it shows the agriculture and biosystems engineering, and your contact is Dr. Armin Shushian, and it gives his information, or if you're interested in material sciences, etc. Moving down here, it says how much will it cost. This is our defined function. Here's all the inputs that the user is allowed to input that goes into the function, and here is our defined function, which is shown down on the bottom here. Function in state, out of state, and these are the two functions used. Moving back up here, moving down here is our while loop. This displays the list of years and the corresponding numbers to the years. And here's our while loop that allows the user to choose a year and then shoots out the projected tuition cost for those years. Finally, here's the graph information. This allows the user to say, yes, I'd like to see the graph, or no, I'd like to move on. So if graph is greater than or equal to 1, that's basically yes. Then it shows this graph and this information here with the two functions. These are the two functions, in state, out of state, and the labels and etc. that go with the graph. Finally, this is just displays thank you for choosing the College of Engineering, and kind of shows yes, you're at the end of the program. And finally, this is the else if statement for the beginning that we had here. For the input, are you interested in college engineering? If you say no, then the whole entire program quit. Here is the kind of projected flow chart, if you will, for my program. So it says, are you interested in the College of Engineering, yes or no? If you say no, it shuts down. Yes, it moves forward, and then allows you to use the finding your major selection in the program to kind of gain information about that. As you move down, if you say users defined input, and this is the cost function where the user puts in the defined inputs, and then you get the in-state, out-of-state solution output. Here's the while loop that allows you to choose your year for when you want to start the school or the College of Engineering, and the projected tuition cost for those 4 years. And then here are the options: display graph, yes, shows the tuition cost versus year graph, and the no does not display the graph and moves towards the end of the program. So this is my program for Dr. Waller's class. It's been a great pleasure being in this class, and I hope you enjoyed my program. And I hope you guys have a great year and you guys can learn from this.